Oh, it is another warm day today, although it's only showing 13 degrees outside. My car is currently, what did it show me? I think it was 23 degrees, so it is very warm. And one thing I understand is, even though I've been walking around in shorts and t-shirts, there's old people walking around with still like jeans on, coats on. I just don't understand how. Maybe because I just don't cope well in the heat at all, especially when I'm constantly carrying a bag, pushing trolley. But anyway, sunroof is open, and I've had my, you can tell, sleeves. Try to have them rolled up to get rid of this t-shirt tan line, or at least make it better. I've decided tomorrow after work that I'm gonna have tomorrow as a rest day, and I'm just gonna sunbathe a bit, try and even out this tan. But before a rest day, we have a training day, and today is going to be a bit of an upper body focus with some conditioning. I've decided to add in more conditioning on a Wednesday, and I'm unsure whether I want to go and do barbell bench today, just to not mess up the shoulder anymore. It's been feeling pretty good not doing any barbell bench. It's only been, what, 2-3 weeks since I've done it last, and I don't ruin that. And part of me thinks I just don't really care how much I bench right now. I'd rather train for a bit more aesthetics and bodybuilding, and for me that would be dumbbell bench, because I did it once the other week and I felt so much more on my chest than barbell bench, even though I'm kind of contradicting myself, because I think my body reacts better to heavy barbell bench, but recently the shoulder just does not like it at all. So I'll probably make that change depending on if there's a teen class on, and then that may just be like a superset with some dumbbell rows or barbell row, and then into some conditioning, which I'm still not 100% sure that's going to be, but it's just going to be a short version. I think it's going to be rower, lunging and burpees. I can't quite remember the rep scheme of it, or so that was like a few minutes on, a few minutes off, and wrap in that time, and then some more bodybuilding work, mainly arms. But yeah, hoping it's going to be a good session and it's not too busy like I got on Monday, because Wednesday today is a later finish in work, doing a bit of overtime because no one was covering my walk yesterday, so it was 2 days worth of mail, which is always great to come back to after a day off. And yeah, hopefully gym isn't too busy and I can get on a bench. So there's been a slight change of plans to what I originally was going to do. I decided to stick with barbell bench because part of me doesn't want to give up on it just yet and give it one last shot, and with the ones I've done today, it feels pretty good sticking relatively light, going for 6 to 10. But instead of doing like upper body superset, I've decided to add in deadlifts. Now, I've not done deadlifts for a very long time, and I don't recommend me to try them, but they're feeling good, so I'm going to do kind of like I was thinking EMOM, but maybe it's a superset for now of 5 deadlifts and 10 bench, because I thought it's so nice to have the 3 main barbell lifts in there, not necessarily for strength, but just to keep in there, because I love the feeling I get from deadlifts, so the full body movement hits everything, and again bench just gets that nice upper body pump, so it's a good superset. So I'll probably do only 3 to 4 sets today, maybe look to build up to some sort of 10-minute EMOM, and then from there progress in weight. But today it's feeling pretty good, although I'm probably going to regret this in the coming days. But I've got 100 kilos on bar deadlifts, 70 for bench, and yeah, let's get this done. Hopefully it feels as good as I hope it will. I don't know what I'm saying, but yeah, let's get it done. I don't know what's happened this week, but the body is feeling good. Maybe it's all the extra calories I've been taking in and getting me to an intake of what I should be eating on a daily basis, or because I was ill and didn't train last week that much, which acted as kind of like a deload, or maybe it was a combo of the two. Anyway, hook grip is painful again because I've not done it for a very long time, so that's going to take a while to train that back up. But bench was feeling good, no shoulder issues, kept things relatively light, and yeah, all felt pretty smooth. Now with deadlifts, as you can kind of see here, I'm never too sure my hips are starting too high or not when I feel what I feel is a low setup. When I film it from certain angles, it always seems high, but I've always had high hips anyway because my proportions aren't great. Very short-limbed, short arms, short legs, which, are they good for deadlifts? No. Good for bench and squats though. But anyway, felt pretty good doing these, so I did go for a 4th set, and recording this now, the trap DOMs are well and truly kicking in, and the chest DOMs, but all in all it was a good combo, and I'm looking forward to doing it again next week with slightly heavier weights. Fun. This is where the fun begins. Now the conditioning for today is 5 rounds, 3 minutes on, 1 minute off of 20 calorie row buy-in, followed by I'm the rated time of 12 sandbag reverse lunge and 6 burpees over the sandbag. Now just a little more browns, and legs are feeling a little bit heavy, a little bit slow and sluggish, so I'm just gonna take things nice. He's not expecting anything crazy, but it should be a short and sweat. I'm not sure whether to push through because it'll take about a minute or so to get the 20 calories done, and then about 2 minutes maybe aim for 2-3 rounds of the lunge and burpee. Now on the program it does say, like, when you get in the following rounds, carry on from where you finished. I don't know why I'm that confused to say that, but yeah, carry on from where you finished previous round. But for me, that'll be too confusing. I'll just lose where I am, so I'm just gonna restart each round and try and match or better each score. So yeah, let the fun begin. I also felt particularly good on this condition, pulling around 16 to 1700 calories on the row, averaging around 45 seconds on the 20 calories into the lunges, which were a bit awkward to get going because the weight was shifted elsewhere, but managed to ignore that and get straight into them. And then for the burpees over the sandbag, what I like to do is step up with the opposite side I'm going to jump with. So left leg comes up and jump into the right, right leg comes up second of them, jump into the left. And the average score was getting into the 3rd round of the burpees, but last round completely fell off and didn't even get there. So that was actually a lot more enjoyable than I thought it would be. I did just sort of as expected, just over 2 rounds each time. But now it's some accessory leg can. What I'm planning on doing, the last week or so, well last week was a bit of a write-off, is pick 4 movements, 2 upper, 2 for lower, and superset them for a bit of sort of hypertrophy work. So today's supersets of choice is going to be seated shoulder press and single arm rows, and then for lower, either machine curls, lying curls, and heel elevated goblet squats, and what machines are free, and then some quad variation, and if I feel like it at this time, do some arms depending on how long I've been here for. So yeah, body's feeling pretty good, but I'll never get this in the next couple of days. But yeah, I don't know why I keep saying yeah, because I've got nothing else to say afterwards. I definitely feel this meal, oh, where's the camera? I definitely feel this meal has been the one that's been, I don't know, helping me feel extra energized and just recovered more each day. It's been a few hours actually, and I have had dinner since Since the gym, this isn't my first post-workout meal. This is my pre-bed snack, although I still need a couple more 100 calories to hit that. I'm not sure what else to have, but I will find something. Bowl of Cheerios, and one of these protein chocolate milks. Again, just ups the protein, and it just feels right. Oh, it's like one of my hairs or Odin's hairs. Odin hair, fantastic. Anyway, before I wrap this video, I feel like that was one of the best sessions I've had for a very, very, very long time. Everything just felt good. I'm not sure, again, it's because of recovery, the weather, combination of the two. I'm just feeling good this week with training, good to be back feeling 100%. There was one thing I was thinking of doing this month, but given the fact that was the last week, I may put off to next month. But that was, again, purely just for an added challenge to training, would be 100 burpees a day for a month. Now that can be any variety, and it could be within training as well, but I just thought I don't really do enough in training, so why not just chuck in 100 each day and into each training session. So that could be on the cards for May, although in May, I mean, it could bear for me in May because I'm away a lot. I've got my cousin's stag do start of May, and then his wedding in the middle of May for, I think, 4 days for the stag do, and then a week for the wedding. So it'll certainly help keep me moving while I am away, but that's an idea anyway. Maybe I'm up for the challenge or not, but I'm going to finish the video here. The DOMs were already starting to kick in from today's session. The chest is starting to feel it, the legs, the glutes. But it's good though, I enjoy that feeling. There's something nice about hitting deadlifts and bench in the same day. It just hits everything and just makes me feel like I've done something. But I'm going to wrap this video up, go and enjoy my bowl of Cheerios, rest day tomorrow, and then back for a Hyrox session on Friday. So I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.